So it's late night, Leicester. Good evening, everyone. At the clock tower. Thought I'd come and have a little look-see round tonight and see what's going on. Didn't decide where to go. So we could go up the high street, which is that way, and kind of come back on ourselves, or we could go down Gallery Gate that way, which could be a thing. So we'll go this way. We'll turn it round. Whoops. There we go. That's better. You don't want to see my ugly mug anyway. So it's about the time of night when people tend to go from pubs to clubs, or they're just getting a taxi home. So I thought I'd just take a little wander out. I wasn't actually going to come out tonight, but I thought, why not at the last minute, and we'll go and have a look round at the marketplace. So this used to be quite a busy place on a Saturday night, purely because there's a pub right in the middle of the marketplace, but at the minute the marketplace doesn't exist, so a lot of people don't come down here. So we might just go and have a look and see how busy it is. So it's quite quiet, really. I think I might walk around there a bit later on. So some people are still having Just Eat and Deliveroo, clearly. Or at least in Leicester, anyway. No, I didn't have a very good experience last week, and so I wasn't out very long. It actually shook me up a little, but this week I think I'm going to be alright. So here we are on the high street, and I really did want to wait to walk down there, so we'll have a little look and a peek. And then I'll walk back to the clock tower. So all the good bars and so on are down there, all your smaller bars, but they're really popular at this time of night, so we'll go down there a bit later. I just thought we'd come and have a look up this end of the high street, and it's mainly places to eat. You've got your KFC, and then you've got like Vietnamese food.
When I've got to make a living myself.
Good night, lads. YouTube, this one's Facebook Live. I think I spared you that. You always get them. Now you see, this is supposed to be pedestrianised. What are they doing? Seriously. You see, this is where I've got to be careful going live, because this is where I'll just start to rant at somebody for parking on the pavement. You guys will find it hysterical, but it's yeah. So I don't know what the sound is like. Do let me know in the comments. Whee! Do let me know in the comments where you'd like me to go. Left, right, have a look around, talk to somebody, anybody.
Right.
Or, you know, let me know if the picture's rubbish, or if you can't hear me, and yeah, I'll do my best. So it's nearly 11 o'clock. I think we might sit here for a minute or two and just watch the world go by and see what happens. Now usually when I sit round about here, you'll find that I'm not doing anything, but yep, the nutters are gonna find me. So I'll just sit here until it gets unbearable, and then I'll move on. Thanks guys, yeah, it's good to know the sound is good, because I haven't got a mic on, so yeah. Yeah, there are some really bad people out on the streets. You know what, on the whole though, they're great. On the whole, people are just drunk, merry and happy and dancing about and can, you know, get a bit boisterous, but they're okay. It's just the odd one that can really make or break your evening. And people will kind of tard all auditors the same, and we're not. You know, we're not. We're really not. But there used to be a time when we used to have this like police van that used to be here just in case you were in trouble, and that's not here, so I don't know whether that turns up later. And I don't know whether you saw on my page, but I did put on my page that they've just released these new Guardians that apparently 11 new Guardians on the street, put up there by the Labour Mayor of Leicester. And it's not going to do nothing. It's actually going to do nothing whatsoever. Not seen one of them tonight either. So, I don't know what that's all about. So, I'm hoping to meet Nightly Antics here soon. And we can go off for a little wander. He did say he was going to be in Leicester tonight. So, I agreed to meet him even though I probably wouldn't have come out tonight because I've got the big protest tomorrow at Victoria Park. So this is kind of like a practice run. It's the first time I've been live on Facebook, so it's all good practice for me. Whee! That's going a bit fast, isn't it? So just before I came online, there's this guy in a car and he literally drifted round the corner on Granby Street. And yeah, he nearly cleared up some guy that was crossing the road, which wasn't good. It's a bit scary. There seems to be a lot of delivery guys around tonight. Is it because people are just not buying? Could be. But it seems like, I don't know, I have looked in a couple of their bags actually. But only one group of lads' bags. I only had a good look at one of those. And there was nothing to report. Which was a bit disappointing. I wanted to catch Leicester doing something really bad. But it seems to be that we just don't deal with stabbings very well. Just about everything else fine, but just not that. So I'm going to give it a couple of more minutes before I wander off, I think. And I'll probably head straight for Granby Street, which is always interesting at this time of night. Doesn't seem so busy down Churchgate tonight. And it usually is. Seems like everybody's just taking it easy, moving from pubs to clubs, grabbing something to eat on the way. It's not as cold as I thought it was going to be tonight, which is good. There's lots of people in town tonight, so what's going on over here? So I think something's just, I think the wind's just blew something off the top of the scaffolding. Or is that somebody breaking in? What the hell's going on up here? Let's go and have a look. I think someone's breaking in. What's going on? Oh no, wait, hang on. No, nothing is exciting. What are they doing? Putting up banners? Is it the biryani house? What are they doing? What they're doing? Let's have a look. Could get a bit windy, so you might not hear me too good.
Standing sweet, I can hear it. Guys, turn around for the camera, man.
He's put the brakes on them wheels, haven't you?
Yeah.
You have, haven't you? Because I'm no good if anybody falls.
Where are you from? What are you recording for?
This one's Facebook Live.
Facebook Live, guys.
So where's this then? Upstairs above Ladbrokes?
Yep.
And when do you open?
When do you open, Adil? We open the 1st of May.
Ooh, 1st of May then, people.
Did you guys come down?
Yeah, I'll point people your way.
Thank you.
On the night. 1st of May. So there's a new club opening in the centre of Leicester. First of May. Be there or be square, as they used to say. What's going on over here now? Seems to be a lot of people crowding around over here. I don't know why. So I'm going to give it about another 10 minutes around here, and then I'm going to walk straight on up Gallantry Gate towards Granby Street. Like I say, I didn't want it to be a late one tonight. Usually I'd stay out till about 1 in the morning. But tonight I think I'm gonna make my way home. So it's only just gone past 11. The last time I walked down there were no street lights, so it's good to see that there are actually some street lights on tonight. I have no idea why they didn't put them on that week I was down there. Unless there was some kind of electric cut, I have no idea. There are 1 or 2 bars down this way that I might go and have a look at. We'll see. We'll see how I feel.
Someone asked us before about the wind left.
But it doesn't seem to matter where actually you're drinking at night. You're going to pass through the clock tower at some point. So
Walking
That's what I'm saying.
You go in with Josh, and then
So what's this thing walking towards us there? It's a red sign saying something. Only in Leicester.
say that you have the ticket.
They always put me that because I guess it's
Some kind of advert. There we go. So if you plan to busk in Leicester, it gives you the do's and don'ts. Do make sure you have booked a spot free of charge to busk via the booking form. Right, okay, so you got to scan it and then you can book your spot to do your busking. So these are, you can find out all your questions and more. And like I say, only in Leicester. Right, I think I'm going to start thinking about walking up the other end of town. You know, come on, let's take the high street. I did promise. So let's go. We'll do a quick swing around the high street, Jubilee Square. We'll come back down through the clock tower. And then we'll head up Granby Street. That was a great laugh, that was. Right, let's go. So last week I walked down Cank Street, which is parallel to this. What I should have done was done a left at the end of that street instead of a right and walked this way, because it would have been a lot busier. There would have been more people about, but that's just a knee-jerk reaction, I think. So this is supposed to be pedestrianised, so I have no idea why there are cars driving down here unless they're, I don't know, some kind of entitled person, no doubt. But never mind. God, I used to have a pair of those boots. They're never easy to keep on your feet. So we're having an ambulance here in case there's any accidents as the night goes on. Got moonshine. It's quite a nice bar. We got the Queen of Bracket, they're all queuing up to get in there.
Do you have a lot of followers? Are you live?
Yes, I am live on Facebook, girls. Quick run! There it goes. They're all out tonight, they're all queuing up at the Bradgate.
What are you doing?
On the inside, this one is open, I think, a little bit later than the other one. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. It's really popular as well on a Saturday night. So that's basically this end, and then work a bit further up. That is a very impressive beard you've got there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I had to say, very impressive. So we're now at the High Cross pub. And then you've got like the taxi rank. This is where everybody gathers now to go home. Two police vans here. Now you've got a club on the end, a couple of little kind of like little bars and a taxi rank just there. So this end of town is always busy.
You boys want any coke? You seen that video?
Just going to have a quick look round Mosh and then we'll walk back down the high street. And up Granby Street. stand out here and have fag. Not much of a queue. So here we are. Vaughanway, the top of Vaughanway. Jubilee Square. We're going to go back down now. And head back down to the clock tower before heading up to Rutland Street. What is he doing? What is he doing? Never mind.
I'm not fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, the girls got in the queue. Not very far. There used to be a time that the whole of Leicester would be jumping. You'd have like little bars in all the sort of like little side shops above the shops. Just like that club that we saw before that has gone above Ladbrokes. Casino, I think it's Casino. Or the Bookies, whichever it is, anyway, above that. They all used to be like that, all down here. And on the right of the screen, you'll see a red building with a white building in the distance. That used to all be a casino. Not a casino, sorry, a cinema. So this used to be, you know, quite the hub, but literally the high street. So I feel though, although people tell you not to eat from Uber Eats and Deliveroo, they are still ordering from Uber Eats and Deliveroo. It's just the feeling I get.
Wait, what, Popeyes?
So at this time of night you're going to get the homeless begging for food. Outside of every takeaway, and they've got piles of food. I mean, literally piles of food. You'll keep buying the McDonald's, and they've got piles of the stuff, but people keep buying them all. You think to yourself, that can't possibly be good for them. What's going on?
Wait, Matt, I'll ring you back in 2 minutes. Answer when I ring you. Bye. You've never come up. No, I introduced him to my mum, I think. Yeah. Are you different? Right. Shan.
I'm a bit worried about these two girls because well, apparently they've been friends for years. So, back at the clock tower, I'm going to hang a right and go down Gallery Gate, which is usually pretty quiet. I'll admit that. Gallery Gate is pretty quiet. And I can't speed it up for you like I can on normal videos.
I don't think there's any down there. I think we've got a spoon and there's the night.
Gonna have a quick look round the clock tower, see how the guys are getting on. I don't think anything exciting is happening down Belgrave Road. I'll do that side of town next week, I think. So we'll continue with the plan and start. Now I think I just see somebody I know. So I'm live on Facebook. I've just been down to High Street. I thought, well, Rambie Street.
Yeah.
So it's been pretty quiet at the clock tower, which is nice. Tell you what, let me just go and stand over here at the statue and I can set this up to point towards the clock tower. Just to let Jason set up. I'm gonna put you guys down here. Ooh, this might be a bit dodgy for a second, but there we go. So if I can do this with the minimum of fuss. There we go. I think I might do it for a minute. There we are. You can have a look at our glorious clock tower while I light a cigarette, eh? No, they say you have to have a certain amount of followers, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
As soon as people know you're live, I mean, usually at this time of night. This is more of a practice run for tomorrow.
Yeah. What are you doing tomorrow? You walking up there? Or?
Oh yeah, God, yeah.
So I'm thinking I'm going to park up there, but they're coming down this way, aren't they? So if I park up there, walk down, I've got to walk back.
I have no idea where they're ending. I know we're starting at Victoria Park. It'll probably come down London Road.
Road. Down here, Granby.
So we could just sit at this train station and wait for them to
Yeah, it's
come
hard to
down.
talk there.
Be really lazy.
Walk down, or meet there, and come down. So I think I'm going to park at Newark car park. And wherever, go from there, like sort of walk up, and then walking back down here, down to Kingston Gate.
Right.
Then that's it, finish point at Kingston Gate. Yeah, down Granby. I'm not sure of all the main to the roads around here, so I guess if it's back this way somewhere, Humberston Gate.
It's either going to go down Charles Street or come round down Granby Street, round back onto Charles Street, but it'll probably go back up London Road.
Yeah. Meeting up there, so I don't park there, walk down here and walk all the way back.
I think, to be fair, you're probably buggered if you do, you're buggered if you don't.
Yeah.
You know, whichever end.
I might park at Newark.
It usually, well, if it's anything to go by, like with the Caribbean Carnival or anything like that,
Yeah.
then it starts at Victoria Park and ends at Victoria Park. It goes round in a circle.
Yeah. I know it said the end at Humberston Gate, but like I said, might then go back up there, but no. I suppose if people are parking up there, a lot of people are going to have to go back up there, aren't they? Wrong feet, someone or...
See what I mean about reg plates?
Yeah.
Sometimes you think, yeah. I was telling the viewers that when I was coming around this corner earlier, someone drifted round that corner in their car.
Oh,
Backed up there. At least it's just gherkins, eh, lads?
Right, this will be my intro.
Good waste of gherkins, he says. So what's going on here now? Oh, it's always the damn same, innit? On the corner of Granby Street. Some entitled driver thinks that... Oh, no, beg your pardon, it's taxi driver who's picking somebody up. Oh, and there was me just about to go on a rant. Give it time. There is time yet.
See what happens. Pack it off. It's right, bit cool, picture there.
So, I always seem to end up walking down this side of Granby Street, so I might just swap over for a little while and we'll perhaps zigzag a bit. How's that? Let's go and have a look. So we've got Bunk here and Slamburger next to it. I want to show you something actually on this building. And they're the gargoyles, look. So they're gargoyles on the wall. And they're lizards, I think they're brilliant. And they're everywhere, all over this building. They're fabulous.
What's that called? Is that a nightclub?
Yeah, it's a nightclub upstairs. You've got your German kebab. The German doner kebab. You got San Carlo across the street, which is a beautiful restaurant. Sorry about the rubbish, folks. There we go. Got Sit Cafe and Bar. There's a pocket there, look. Nice little pocket where you can get some food. So that would be down there. Rutland Street. It's gonna cross over, I think, police over here. What's going on over here then?
Down the road, down here.
It looks like somebody's been stopped. Where are these all coming from?
Hello. Hello.
Some of these don't look old enough to be drinking. I always wonder that. Oh, someone's on the horn. Excuse me, coughing. Oh, hello. So they're putting up a cordon. I don't exactly know what's happening. I don't think there's been a crash or any collision. Like no one's been hurt anyway. But it seems to me like it's just a traffic incident. But if I'm honest, this is going to cause absolute chaos down Granby Street. If I'm totally honest, knowing how Granby Street is, this is going to cause a little bit of inconvenience, I reckon. Mild inconvenience. Well, I think it's mainly the Muslim population that drive down Granby Street. They're probably all wondering who it is who's been nicked. So for you that have just joined us, we're on Rutland Street in Leicester. Where for some reason there's been a white BMW pulled over. 4 guys are at the moment answering questions. But what's puzzling me is for 2 guys and maybe a couple of drunken guys in the back, why have they got like 2 vans? Which is... There seems to be a lot of police for one. There seems to be a lot of police, don't there, for one car. So, is it just a driving offence or is it something a little bit more serious than that?
Yeah, well, it's a 9-minute walk.
So now they're splitting them up and questioning them individually, and they are looking in the boots for something. Who knows what that is? They're getting the belongings. Looks like they're having their car impounded. Guys, that's what that is. It's not nice. I've been there myself. But I still think it's a bit excessive. 2 vans. I don't suppose these guys are actually really going to cause any trouble. They're just embarrassed to be caught more than anything. Probably cursing because they've got to walk out. But I don't think they're going to cause the police any trouble. But what do I know? I think they're having the car impounded. That's what's going on. Well, they've taken their belongings out of the car, so my guess is they're having the car impounded.
Yeah.
But I just think it's excessive to have 2 vans, unless they thought there were going to be trouble.
Yeah, he's going to come along getting involved.
I guess.
The 3 or 4 lads just come along.
They didn't know how many were in the car, maybe, I don't know, or what kind of people they were, so they just made sure. Please make sure you like the stream.
I'm on street.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Leicester Street,
Good night.
Good people.
Perfect. And what was it that he said? And what was that he said? I think we'd embarrassed the guys enough, to be fair. I think they were really gridlocked down Granby Street. Enjoying the sort of the ride. Some are actually pretty miffed that they're being caught up because Rutland Street means that people are cutting in. We had a good night, girls.
No, we don't.
Oh, I think they're all too drunk to even speak. Bless them. They're going to be all right. So there's the dodgy car park. I'm looking into that place. Someone's singing in the car. Don't you love it? Someone's singing away in the car and out. Oh, that sounds like a lively lot behind us.
Sorry. In there, bro. Yo! What are you saying? No, that's good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but... Chill out with that camera. Yo!
What's going on, Bob?
Yeah, man.
Wait, turn it away!
What did you shout before? It tickles me every time. Oh yeah, you see Taran. I don't like it. Don't talk to us if you don't want to be on camera. Where they're all coming from. That's a big dent in that car, look. So what's going on down here? So there's not even a pub down here, so what's going on down here? So as you come around the corner of Blunt Shoes, you're going to see how they all sort of queue up as they go around. So I'm going to end my live here, guys. Make sure you join me tomorrow at 2 p.m. live on Facebook. I'm going to be live at Victoria Park, and I'm going to be following what's happened.
I'm just leaving. My brother coming here.
Right, so what's happened?
He went there. He's just coming.
Right, you do know police come by here all the time and it's illegal to park on double reds.
No, because of some error, so he just went to meet his friend for some error of the car.
Oh, right, well, I'm going to say, like I say, there's police around, they'll give you a hand. I don't know. There's usually someone about. I can get you some help.
Yeah.
No, I was just about to end the live stream. I think he's on the phone to his friend because he doesn't really want any of us phoning the police. But there he is, so... Absolute liberty. Absolute liberty. If anybody's watching out the window, wave. Well, as we watch this guy panic, and like I say, because he is panicking a bit, right, so it's Deliveroo. So there's nothing wrong with the car then, it's Deliveroo. Talk about taking liberties. Pair of liars. I hope karma comes back on you guys tenfold. Oh yeah. Right, so we'll try again. Tomorrow, 2 o'clock, Victoria Park, Leicester. I will be live at the Pro-Palestine March through Leicester. Be here on Facebook or be square, and I will see you all then. Make sure you like the stream and follow for notifications of when I go live. In the meantime, take care and stay safe.